Hello everyone and welcome to this video. In this video today we are going to be taking a look at Intrepid Izzy with a PC. The game was published and developed by CNL Team and was released on the PC in 2020. The game itself is a 2D platforming adventure which borrows many elements from past classic 2D platformers such as Sonic the Hedgehog, Super Mario and many more. Here's more info about the game in the review. Izzy is an explorer and the game starts off with her opening a chest, only to find a weird type of genie, who then teleports her somewhere else, and then she must escape from that location which she's been teleported to. Once Izzy gets back to her hometown, Izzy has a slight rest, and then as she's an adventurer, continues off going on adventures. The plot is certainly no Agatha Christie novel, but then again, it doesn't need to be. The game's story is very quick and easy to pick up and get into, and that's what matters the most about this game when it comes to its story. It's a story that you could easily get into and enjoy right from the very get-go. The game's main focus with its character is on Izzy herself, but oddly you're not really told very much about her. Once you do get back into town, you can interact with some of the townsfolk, and you can do side quests for them and collect various items along the way. But really, that's kind of it. There isn't really much in the way of character interaction at all. It really is kept to a bare minimum, and whilst this isn't necessarily a bad thing, I personally would have liked more details on Izzy and characters who live in the town a little bit more. This is where the game really shines. It's gameplay. If you're like me and you grew up with a Sega Mega Drive or a SNES as a kid, then this game is instantly going to make you smile because it's taken some of the very best elements of some of those past classic titles such as Super Mario 3, Sonic 1, Rocket Knight Adventures, Mega Man, Dynamite Headdy and dozens more, mix them all together and it's created this game. Once you start playing, you're going to be coming across various traps, enemies, items and whatnot that if you are indeed an older gamer such as myself, will leave you with a grin on your face because you're going to recognise where they come from and what game they're from. Intrepid Izzy is perhaps best described as a type of hybrid of what I would imagine Super Mario 3 mixed with Sonic 1 might have been like. But that is a simple explanation. I really do think that this is one best experienced by you the player, as it really does feel like something special once you start playing it for yourself. The graphics in the game are extremely well designed and created and come off looking very bright and colourful, which really makes them help stand out. I don't want to use the word chibi because I don't really think that the animation or art style is exactly chibi. However, I am struggling to find another way to explain it without having to use that word as a type of means to explain the look and feel that the game's gone for. So, aside from me struggling to explain the art style, graphics wise, you can expect to find lots of detail and colour in each and every character and monster which you'll meet. You can also expect big animated boss battles, lots of frames per character, and just so much more. Location wise, the levels in the game are extremely big and split up into several areas which you can explore. Some areas however will be blocked off to you and you can't access them till later on in the game, when you've gained new access to abilities such as Flying Squirrel or the Miner outfit. Once you do gain those new costumes, you can unlock new moves such as being able to cling to walls or ceilings, glide up air vents, use ninja swords, or various others. This will then give you access to even more locations within levels themselves, as they only get bigger and better the more you explore. My only real complaint about the game's environments is that the odd one or two locations possibly look slightly the same. However, this isn't too much of an issue, as some of the other levels are so big and so different that they really do make you quickly forget about that mild nagging point and just focus on enjoying the game itself. If you're thinking about buying Intrepid Izzy but are on the fence about it, aren't unsure, well, there's lots of reasons why you should buy the game. For starters, it's one hell of a lot of fun. It's easy to get into, it's got some great locations, it's got some brilliant level design, it's got some weird and wacky characters, and if you are an older gamer such as myself, it really will leave you with that nostalgic feeling of the old classic 2D style platformers that you played as a kid. Another reason why you should also support the developers is that they are also planning on releasing a Dreamcast version of the game. Yes, that's right, I said a Sega Dreamcast version. If the game does indeed do well enough on the PC, they plan to release a Dreamcast copy of the game in physical form. And if that isn't reason enough, then I don't really know what else is. However, there is a more important reason why I would recommend this game to gamers out there, and that's that it's just fun. It's a great game that you can easily pick up and enjoy, and very quickly find that you've lost several hours playing it, and I think if anything, that's what makes this game so special. It's easy to get into, it's fun, it's enjoyable, and it's just fun. I highly recommend Intrepid Izzy out there to anyone who is a fan of 2D platformers, but also for anyone who just wants a game that they can sit down and enjoy. Well, that's it for this review, guys. Thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and please subscribe.